And welcome to
High as Fuck podcast with your boys
Matt Jackson
and Joe motherfucking Cool. What's up, y'all? This is the High as Fuck podcast
with your boys, you know, and the gang's
all here.
The gang's all here.
Yeah, I love it. Love to hear it on the podcast. That was my son with his SpongeBob voice he's been working on. He is getting very good with it. So the transformation of his voice is, and he's going through, of course, it's 13. He's going through that voice stage too. So he's working through it. It's good shit. He's got his own YouTube channel. What is it again? Because I know you changed the name of it. Eggy? Egbert.
I think it's just Eggy.
Eggy. So you look up Eggy, it's animations. Look him up.
To like Eggy the artist or something.
A tribute to Eggy the artist or something like that. So go check that out. It's got it's a white cartoon character.
The artist formerly
It's a little
known
white
as Eggy.
Yeah.
Just an egg.
It's just an egg on the picture or whatever. And go and support. Go like and subscribe.
Well, actually, I think the thumbnail is just the human version.
Oh, okay. Well, Eggy, he's got some stuff going on there. My son's been working his A off, and his other half, his twin, they have a game that they have in their head that they want to make, and they have their own other channel, Camu's Dungeons. Dungeons, am I pronouncing that right? Camu's
Dungeon.
Camu's Dungeon on YouTube.
Dungeon.
I keep murdering words. We do that on the High as Fuck podcast. We definitely do that. We're high on wrestling. We're high on life. And
sometimes we're high on weed.
Sometimes we're high on other things. But it's all good. It's like just live life. Anyway, so that is some shout outs. Like and subscribe here to the channel. Like and subscribe to my children's channels. And let's do this thing, man. Because you might like some animation. Who knows? Who knows who's listening? They might like some animation stuff. So let's go check it out.
We were live.
We were live today.
All day.
On the YouTuber.
On the YouTube.
The reaction.
The reaction video. So check that out. This is the review video about Money in the Bank.
In the Bank. Shorty, what you drinking?
2023.
Which is one of their songs one year.
Money in the Bank. Shorty, what you drink? I got money in the bank.
I know some of the beginning of the matches, the card. We don't have the card in front of us, but we can get it in front of us.
All right, let's talk about, first of all, like we do when we talk about pay-per-views.
Like the intro.
We talk about the intro.
Pay-per-view,
yeah. And I want to say you were outside, but at the beginning of the intro, they showed the London Eye, which is the big, it's not like an airplane. It's like a giant Ferris wheel, but it feels like you're in an airport when you're getting on the London Eye. Like, it's got so much security, and it's crazy to try to get on a plane because it's so big and it's insane. And then they show the skyline of London at night, Big Ben, and all the stuff that's lit up. It's just so beautiful. And then they come into the information, or, showing us the blurbs about the rivalries and matches that they've been building.
Yeah. It says the whole London atmosphere, which is really cool with the London, with the scenery and all that. I really just love that too as well. The whole presentation was good of the intros.
Yeah.
And I actually have something I want to talk about before we get into the matches. I went to Google to look up the match card, and something came up, and I was like, well, let's go ahead and speak about it. Because I don't know if many people know about it, or if they should know about it or whatnot, because we are the High as Fuck podcast. Changes to VA's medical marijuana program taking effect soon. While there are no changes in the recreational use of marijuana, Virginia's medical marijuana program will be facing some major changes starting July 1st, which was today, as we're recording. WFIR's Emma Thomas reports. They have actually a voice clip here that we're going to play here on the show about this because I guess it has something to do with, something. So we're going to play this.
Starting July 1st, people looking to start participating in Virginia's medical marijuana program can expect to see some changes to the process. J.M. Padini, executive director of the Virginia branch of the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws, says the new laws will allow more healthcare providers to recommend cannabis use as a treatment option.
Healthcare providers who issue the certifications to patients to participate in the program will no longer be required to register with the state before issuing those recommendations.
They say that means patients will no longer have to seek out specialists to get involved in the program.
They will now be able to ask their existing healthcare providers if they are able to certify them instead of seeking out someone who is specializing in medical cannabis. Of course, they're still welcome to do that. Oftentimes, there's an added value with expertise, and it can be a faster process.
Padini says existing patients will also see improved labeling on products and a streamlined process for appointing a registered agent to pick up their prescription for them. Emma Thomas, WFIR News.
All right, you heard it there. That lady had everything to say in that minute and 2 seconds. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on that, Joe Cool?
I think that it could have the potential to be abused by certain healthcare practitioners, and I hope it won't.
Yeah.
But I also understand the value of why they did it why they're opening it up that way, because it's hard, I feel like, to get connected with somebody who would be a specialist to give you marijuana.
Yeah. So, I mean...
So if you're just regular primary care doctor can provide it for you, it makes it easier.
But it's taking it out of the stores. So we can't buy that, what we've been buying.
No, it doesn't change anything to recreational.
Oh.
So we could, but Delta 8 is supposed to be changing too, but that has nothing to do with that. It just said it wasn't having anything changes in the recreational part of things. So.
Okay, I was just making sure I understood it right.
But they did say that other laws about Delta 8 and other synthetic cannabis would be changing too. So
okay, so it's good news, I guess. Nothing's going to really change. That's good to know. Just felt like that was valuable news right in the beginning of the podcast.
Well, I've been thinking about honestly getting a medical card for it.
Yeah.
And I don't know anybody that would, I don't know how to connect with anybody to provide those.
Yeah.
So having just be able to go to a doctor and setting up a primary care doctor and them being able to do it makes it easy for me.
Okay, so I do have another topic before we get into it again, I guess. But this is the Money in the Bank review. Like and subscribe. But I just thought this was pretty cool. And but anyway, so with this pay-per-view was cool in the beginning. Like the beginning of it, the intros of it and all that stuff was cool. But archaeologists. Yeah, archaeologists, whatever. Take another shot, take another hit. Side Stroke Podcast. Artificial intelligence, AI, to translate 5,000-year-old cuneiform tablets. I can't pronounce that. Cuneiform. Okay, cuneiform. A team of archaeologists or whatever and computer scientists have created an AI program that can translate ancient cuneiforms tablets instantly using neural machine learning translations in a paper published in the journal PNAS Nexus from the Oxford University Press. The researchers have applied the AI program to translate Akkadian text with a high level of accuracy. So, I mean, this is dating back to 2500 BC.
Right.
Mesopotamia, Babylonia, Larsa, Azarian, Akkad, or how do you pronounce that, which would be Akkadian. The wedge, okay, so they had, that was written using whatever form. a script adopted from the Sumerians using wedge-shaped symbols pressed in wet clay. According to researchers, hundreds of thousands of clay tablets inscribed in the cuneiform script document the political, social, economic, and scientific history of ancient Mesopotamia.
Yep.
Yet most of these documents remain untranslated and inaccessible due to their sheer number and limited quantity of experts able to read them. Yeah. The AI program has a high level accuracy when translating formal Akkadian texts such as royal decrees or omens that follow a certain pattern. More literal. What?
What? Let me see it.
I don't know. Literary.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why I read that different. Literary and poetic texts such as letters from priests and tracts. Tracts.
Tracts. TRACT.
Yeah, where we're more likely to have hallucinations. An AI term meaning that the machine generated a result completely unrelated to the text provided. The goal of the neural machine translated NMT into English from Akkadian is to be part of a human-machine collaboration by creating a pipeline that assists the scholar or student of the ancient language. Currently, the NMT model is available on an online notebook, and the source code and been made available to GitHub at Akkadian. Researchers are currently developing the online application called the Babylonian Engine. So after I murdered and butchered that whole fucking thing, that's pretty dope. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So onward to Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank. Shorty, what you drink?
What you drink?
We started with the men's Money in the Bank.
And we don't know nothing about the pre-show match. We were out here smoking.
We were smoking out here in the garage, smoking
it up.
Smoking fat joints.
But yeah,
so we started with the men's Money in the Bank.
Freaking amazing, I think.
We had a crazy spot. Ricochet and Logan, they fell off the ladder, but then they balanced themselves on the top rope. And they were like standing on the top of the rope. And then there was two tables set up, and Ricochet jerked Logan off the top rope and almost missed both the tables, and finally actually hit one of them and caught their fall, but almost missed both the tables when he pulled him off. It was crazy.
Logan got messed up in that match. I know my son's happy about that, but Logan was bleeding. Logan's back got cut by the table, Maynard, while he went through a table with the rock bottomness thing. It's a flip rock bottom deal. And he went off the side. Ricochet took him off the top rope and went through the table, and he cut his back. He got muffed up, dude. So my son's happy about that. That was good. And he did not win, so...
No.
He was strong in that match, though. He did look good in that match. But he did get bleeding.
Logan came off the apron, too. There was a ladder bridged across the steel ring steps. Damien and Logan were going off after each other. They were beating each other up. So then he rolled Damien up onto the ladder, bridging between the steel steps and the ring apron. And he came off either the top rope or the ring apron and did a frog splash and landed right on top of Damien and bounced off the ladder. He hit the floor.
Yeah, so he took that hard. Logan got hurt with that.
It did not snap.
So he was trying to hurt a man, but he got hurt in the process. That's what happened, But he hurt a man. But, I mean, and then Damien threw Logan Paul into the steel stairs, and he went over that and hit that as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Logan Paul got tossed around, man.
He got beat up.
A freaking rag doll. Just beat up. Oh, man. And he messed up a move. He helped mess that move up. I think. Who do you think? I mean, I don't
You
know.
mean the
It
botch
was-
on the outside with the tables,
Yeah.
and where they almost hit the floor? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a little bit of both of them. Yeah.
Me too. I think Ricochet overshot or something like that, probably. But hey, let's just blame it on Logan Paul. I know Maynard wants to. So it's all Logan Paul's fault. We drank your prime, though. We drank your prime, dog.
Ricochet was not a
Because that's a drink, you know.
but he was the veteran in this match. He's been in 3 Money in the Bank matches. This was his
Who?
third.
Ricochet? Yeah, and he got to beat up Logan Paul. Pretty cool. For like both their careers, right? Logan Paul has to get something out of this for fighting Ricochet. Ricochet gets something out of it for fighting Logan Paul. Because Logan Paul's an internet sensation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hate to be. I mean, I don't really hate to say this, but I mean, he worked for it, dude. It's probably gonna mess up our recording, but
It's so loud.
it is really loud. Well, I kind of need it from.
This is the Highest Folk Podcast.
Yeah, man, we're the highest
We're
podcast dudes.
Money in the Bank
We need
review. Like, comment, subscribe, follow,
follow.
share.
I don't know why we're following. I thought it was something.
Hit that notification bell.
He's showing his age, Maynard. Showing his age. Showing his age. What it is. Anyway. So, first match of Money in the Bank. We got the Logan belt getting beat up. We got Damian Priest doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
We've got
LA
all
Knight
of them.
was
LA
hitting some
Knight,
spots.
Shinsuke Nakamura
LA
doing
Knight,
that damn.
can I say
that
LA
German
Knight-
suplex off the hanging Ricochet,
Yeah.
and he goes right underneath him.
Yeah.
It was good. It's dope.
Can I say that LA Knight was the favorite in this match?
Oh my God, yes.
Everybody
Right at
loved
the
him.
end, you had LA Knight going up for the briefcase. The crowd is
It
going
was just
crazy.
fucking ape shit.
Yeah. And you're
Crazy.
thinking, and you know what it is? It's just dummy. Yeah.
Dummy.
That's all it is. It's just a
Yeah.
bunch of people are dummies. Yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous. Although, going with Damian Priest is, I can't say nothing, man. It's like you got me at my snargles, you know? You got me at the base of my snargles, and that's not good. So, I mean, I don't know. It's two things that I kind of would liked, you know, because, I mean, Logan Paul would have been, you know, I know he's going to hate me for this, but I kind of wanted Logan Paul to win
Right.
the Money in the Bank. I did. Not secretly, because I've been talking about it. I did. I wanted Logan Paul to win the briefcase, but he looks good. He's a good wrestler. That's it. His actual person that he is, I don't like the person. But he's...
Compared to all
I
the
hate
talent.
that it's him that has to play this role.
Compared to
because
all
who
that
else is gonna
talent.
do it?
Compared to all that talent that's in that match.
Grayson
though.
Waller.
He wasn't even in that match.
So if we can if we did get rid of Logan Paul forever, we have to keep Grayson Waller.
He's actually a wrestler, so I'm fine with that.
Logan Paul's a wrestler too now. He's trying. He's doing his thing. He's doing really good too, man. Like Bad Bunny did too. Anyway, I'm just saying.
I don't think we give Logan a spot over anybody who's worked for it.
I mean, I just think that would have made the crowd go crazy, insane, dude. I'm just thinking about that, you know? I'm thinking about...
Look at all the other people in this match. Damian Priest. LA Knight. Ricochet.
This was their opportunity to...
Shinsuke Nakamura.
They could have just murdered everybody.
One other person. There were 2 other people in this match. I can't even remember who they were, but... Butch.
Butch was in it. Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne.
Let me know what's good. Bruiser Birdie. I'm just playing. That's somebody else. He's my bruiser weight.
Logan And there was one other,
I like how you did that. I like how you did that.
but I can't remember.
This man's counting on his fingers, and he gets to 6, and he flips me off on the Logan. Logan's number 6 and the finger. I like that. I like it. I like that shit. Anyway, light and roll that shit. Anyway, so
There was 7 too.
I mean, I just wanted the Logan Paul thing for sheer fact of fucking pissing everybody the fuck off. That's all I wanted. I wanted the whole crowd to be pissed off, and I got what I wanted.
You didn't get what you wanted.
Because then Logan can cash in and maybe take it from Roman Reigns.
Damian wins.
Then you would be happy.
If Roman lost it, sure.
He worked harder than David Arquette, okay? Come on now. I'm sorry, David Arquette. I'm sorry, David. Oh, Lord, man. I'm sorry. You're one of my favorite actors. I'm sorry. You ain't gonna hear this, but whatever. I don't know. You never know. He's big. He was friends with
You call him
RJ
Blue
City.
Chipper. You called him Blue Chipper.
He is a blue chipper. He's probably more than that now. He's a damn legend.
He is a greenhorn at best, bro. He is a greenhorn.
Logan Paul's a legend. He's a Ric Flair. He's a John Cena.
Been in the business for 80 years? Okay.
He's John Cena now.
Okay.
Logan Paul's taking John Cena's spot.
Wow.
It's not in any Kentucky commercials, though.
That's right. Talkie commercial.
Yeah, John Cena is everywhere. Yeah. Yeah.
John Cena's bald too, though.
Paul is also another professional actor.
Oh, damn. Hell yeah. He's not a professional actor.
Now
That's good
we
shit.
got next was what in the card? What was next to the card?
I like love-hate Logan Paul, okay? I love fucking hate him. I love him in wrestling. I fucking hate who he is.
I hate him because he went to the Japanese suicide forest. Like, and then he saw like a hanging body and he laughed at it or something.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a terrible person.
I
He
do
had to
remember
make an
that.
apology video. Now that apology video is a meme now. Like,
Oh. That's ridiculous. I know about that, but
He's an awful, terrible human being.
he is an awful, terrible human being. Logan Paul, you're awful.
please avoid it.
And you're annoying as fuck.
Your content used to be really, really good.
Content's still annoying.
He can actually wrestle though. I will give him that.
He can actually wrestle, though.
He's green, but I'll give him. He can
I
wrestle.
think he's blue. I think he was wearing blue. He was wearing blue. He was. Cadillac Bob.
Roman was wearing red.
European on my boot.
Yeah. European. Who's gonna fucking fight Roman now?
Who's gonna be fighting Roman Reigns?
We need somebody to fight Roman.
Oh man, we did. Grayson Waller.
Fucking Solo's his friend still.
He's
so-
another he's an Instagram whatever.
We just had the fucking Usos finally win their civil war, so now fucking Jay is the tribal chief, bitch.
Solo Sikoa.
They pinned
Solo.
They pinned the fuck out of Roman, baby.
I know, but Solo needs to be the tribal chief.
They beat
the tribal chief, the Samoan nightmare.
They fucking fully stacked my Us up on a stack.
Fully stacked.
They tried to pin him and they fucking kicked out.
Pinned them. Full stack.
Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself, and that's a spoiler.
All ahead of
alert.
yourself,
Don't listen
boy.
to the fucking
Don't
podcast.
be listening to him. Anyway. Anyway, that damn Money in the Bank match, the men's Money in the Bank match.
Men's Money in the Bank. Damian Priest wins.
Damian Priest won.
Yeah.
Yeah. Logan Paul did not.
No, he did not.
Didn't you had Damian Priest in the prediction video?
I said Damian or somebody else, but I
But
can't.
you said Damian mainly.
Yeah.
So you were right about that?
Yeah.
I'll give it to you, dog.
I think I said
I didn't see
Damian
it
or Shinsuke, actually, is what I said.
probably so. I know I said Logan Paul and I said I would like to see Logan Paul because there's this whole reaction that you would have gotten. And then, wow, who else did I say?
I don't remember. You did have two, but I don't remember.
Dang, I totally forgot. Oh, LA Knight. Yeah, I think it was LA Knight. But, yeah, it's like, that didn't happen. Yeah.
Then what we have next?
Oh, what we had next was that one match with the one thing. Wasn't it like Gunther or something?
No.
After, it was Cody Rhodes.
Cody and Dom.
And Dom. Or Dum Dum.
Dum.
You owe me a drink, a Coca-Cola.
Jinx.
On use, boy. Alright, so yeah, Damian Priest wins the Money in the Bank. We had Liv Morgan and Raquel.
Oh, yeah, we had the Women's Tag Team Championship.
I was cooking chicken
Shayna.
sandwiches.
Shayna
Shayna Baszler.
and Ronda Rousey.
And Ronda Rousey.
And
Jethro Tull.
Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey, and Liv Morgan, and Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel Rodriguez. She was real strong.
This was
one.
back and forth.
She was
whole
strong.
time. It was crazy. Shayna took over for a little while. Ronda took over for a little while. Then Raquel and Liv took over for a little while. They bid some big bid. Take another shot.
Take another shot.
Hit a bowl. This is the Eyes Fuck podcast. So Liv
6 matches on this man.
Liv did some crazy stuff.
Yeah, man. For what I saw, that match was pretty good, but I saw like the end of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and rematch that because Shayna Baszler.
Raquel was
that.
real strong.
Yeah. She took
Shayna,
that power bomb. She did the power bomb to Ronda Rousey off the top rope, or second rope, or wherever she was at.
Shayna did something. Put Liv in a real, like, rear naked chokehold kind of thing. And then Liv powered out of it and stood up with Shayna on her back. Like, I was very impressed by Liv. That's what I was trying to get out. Like, she did something crazy. And it was, like, really impressive. It was right at the beginning of the match that she had to fight out of Shayna's move. And then Raquel and Liv looked strong. And then, towards the end, Shayna, for some reason, that lady choked out Ronda.
Yeah, some reason, my girl, Shayna Baszler, choked out my other girl, Ronda Rousey. Why?
And then she walked out of the ring. And then
why, man?
Raquel Rodriguez picked her up and like basically powerbombed her. What is that move that she does? It's like a powerbomb, but it's not all the way on her shoulders.
I don't even know.
It's crazy.
I wouldn't tell you, but Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey, I liked them in UFC as well.
Well, that's what I was asking myself. I was like, Shayna, what are you doing? Are you trying to build a feud with Ronda to go back to like in UFC with and try to do something with? Is that what you're doing? Or
they're gonna do a match in this WWE, but I mean, I guess it's like okay, I don't know if they've ever fought each other in the octagon or anything like that.
Right.
So, but that match was pretty decent for what it was.
It was good.
I mean, Shayna Baszler, I don't know what the hell you're doing, you little vampire. You damn sucking the life out of people and just draining their energy and just leaving them dead in the ring. Choked out.
Yeah.
But you know what?
And now Raquel and Liv have the titles back, which was crazy. They got them, lost them pretty quickly, and then got them right back.
I think I'm just going to have to stick with Shayna Baszler because I was with her before Ronda Rousey came into the WWE. So, and I own her first figure ever.
So they're building that feud now with Shayna and Ronda, and you've got to choose sides. So you're sticking with Shayna.
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, do I want to be doing this? I don't. I wanted them to be a tag team so I didn't have to freaking, eventually have to be going against one of them,
Right.
But I'm going with Shayna because she doesn't smell that much. And she actually gets the job. Well, both of them gets the job done, but Shayna does it in a powerful fucking, diabolical way, man. Her face says everything. She wants blood. She wants to fucking hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Her whole image and everything is just it's beast. Ronda's a beast, but she comes out there and she's laughing all the time and she's not taking stuff seriously and stuff like that. And then she's like, whatever. So if I had to weigh out the stuff, I'm still sticking with Shayna Baszler because I was there from her beginning.
Don't give a damn about bad reputation.
I mean, it's in her song. So I'm just going to go with Shayna. She's my girl. Enough said.
No, sir.
Anyway,
Then we
next
had Cody
match.
and Dom.
Next match is not that. It is Gunther and Matt
No,
Riddle.
so
in a
we didn't
Continental
talk about
Championship.
Cody and Dom.
Not yet. Because the third match was Gunther and Matt Riddle.
Gunther and Matt
Intercontinental
Riddle.
Championship.
Gunther and Matt Riddle.
I'm on Forbes.com.
Gunther
So this is
and
in
Matt
order.
Riddle.
But, so, Gunther and Matt Riddle was a
It
fucking
was
classic.
a good match.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it was a classic.
They fought it hard.
Yeah. I mean, them chops and stuff. And
Yeah, Gunther. They actually had me believing that Matt Riddle might win it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they were close.
Yeah. That
Like
match-
I was on the edge of my seat thinking that they were gonna swerve us. So even now thinking about it, you can never really anticipate fully what they're gonna do.
Yeah, exactly. Even if you have an idea,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, I've seen these guys in other companies fight each other, and it's just pretty, just dope stuff there. And that match was just really good. It was a classic, man. So, it's a 5-star match, man. You know, whatever you're going to call it.
Matt.
Kept us strong.
Yeah.
And then right at the end, once Gunther had won, here comes Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Return.
The Drew McIntyre return. He comes in there and he fucking Clayboard.
He Clayboard Gunther in the face.
Yeah.
And he actually was the first competitor who's looked like
They could beat him.
they could beat Gunther.
Yeah. I would have loved to see Braun and him. Or Vladimir Kozlov. You know, but that's another guy. Anyway, that was a great match right there. I don't know much to say about that one, you know, except for it was dope. You know, that was a lot of good knees in it and some really good wrestling. you
Right.
know?
Very technical.
Yeah, I mean, you have somebody from the UFC, Matt Riddle, and you have someone like Gunther who respects everything, the craft, and everything about it. So
a lot of holds. It was, I mean, there were some power moves too, but it was a lot of.
hello.
Hello?
I don't know. Anyway, so I don't know. It was great. It was technical. It was good. Then we had the match that we were all waiting for, and it was Cody Rhodes versus
Cody
Dominic
Dom.
Mysterio.
Dum.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes. Well, wait a minute. When did this guy come out? When was he? When was this guy?
That guy?
Yeah. Did he come in after Drew McIntyre?
I don't remember. I couldn't see him. He came in after Drew for sure.
So we'll go ahead and, wait, okay. So anyway, so Cody Rhodes and Dominic Mysterio was a good match. That was a classic, too.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
And in our live feed, someone was saying something about they thought he would be quickly
Cody was
crushed
gonna
or
squash
him, And it's like, no. He was going to squash him, but in a different style.
Mm.
A
Yeah,
longer-
that was a good match too. I mean,
Yeah. Help Dominic
yeah,
get out
it
there and
looked
be
good.
strong.
It looked
Yeah,
good for Dominic, even though he lost, which is
Yeah, he hit
exactly
all-
what the WWE would want.
Cody Rhodes hit all his big moves on him. Great match. Great match.
Trying to remember, did Cody stop the Three Amigos, or did Dom hit the Three Amigos?
See, I can't remember that.
But I remember Dom went for the Three Amigos. I can't remember if he finished it.
Yeah, I don't know if he did either. I really don't. But I just know that match was a classic as well. So
You know,
that's all it is to it. This whole show was a classic.
yeah. It was a really good match. I remember Dom and Cody being exciting too.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Cody, like, at one point that Cody might actually put Dom over, but it was not in the cards for Dom tonight.
No, it didn't. Like and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe, follow. Tell us what you want to hear us talk about.
And this was in London, England.
London, England. The first time they've been in London, England in
20 years. So, thought that was crazy. You know, so.
For a premium live event, anyway.
And sadly, Lil Uzi Vert remix that Shinsuke Nakamura was supposed to come out with, he didn't. So, he should have came out with the Lil Uzi Vert remix of his song. But that did not happen. Escobar had tribal war paint on that kind of made him look like a Latino hamburglar. That's what Forbes.com said.
He did have tribal war paint on. He wore the Aztecian shawl to the ring, too, as the Aztecian war paint.
Well, they also said it once again, LA Knight was massively over.
Massively over.
Massively. Yeah. While Logan Paul received massive heat, what I want, you know.
Right.
Because if he doesn't do that, then he's not going to get over it being a heel like this. But he's already like the god of heat. So I'm just gonna tell you that right now. He's the god of heat. So if that's what he wants to be the god of, that's great. Both from the O2 Arena and the Money in the Bank field, which pounced on Paul early on. They continued to gang up against him when he tried to climb the ladder. So what am I talking about? Hold on. Anyway, I read something that was really connected to this that I didn't mean to actually read, so, because that was like part of something else. I totally did that. Anyway, where did it all go now? How did I lose what I was looking at? Oh, here we go. So, yeah, the Cody and Dominic.
And Dom.
I still think Dominic still looks good.
Yeah.
You know, he still looks good. He's one of the most heated or hottest.
He is one of the hottest heels in the business right now, I would say. Not quite as much heat as MJF.
These guys are like a fucking walking heater. You know? That's what we call them, heaters. Bunch of heaters out there, dog. And they eating up the room with their heat and their blasphemy and their antichrist shit. Praise Jesus. We need to just wipe away the evil across the land of all these evildoers. God almighty.
I'm glad Roman finally got it.
Roman Reigns.
Finally got his.
Only got his.
I already said it earlier.
Alright, well, anyway, so Cody and Dom. Fucking great match.
Cody and Dom.
We had the return of a lifetime. We had it tonight. The greatest return since Hulk Hogan.
You couldn't see him, so I don't know why Matt's so excited about it. Like, he wasn't even in the ring.
Oh, that's right. I heard
you just heard a voice.
I saw a microphone floating.
Yeah, you just saw the microphone floating and somebody was talking.
Yeah, and I heard the voice.
And you saw his bald head.
I saw his bald head and his godlike voice. He's God. Anyway, we're joking over here.
The Invisible Man in the ring.
The Invisible Man in the ring. John Cena. Jonathan Felix Anthony Cena.
John came out and he was hyping the crowd.
Yeah,
like,
he was hardcore hyping it.
Like talking about how great they were, the loudest crowd, blah, blah, blah.
He was
blah,
lying.
blah, blah, blah. He was great. He was freaking out. He was great.
He was lying the whole time.
They were screaming the whole time, loud as shit.
I'm joking.
They were great. And he was like, we're going to bring WrestleMania to London.
Yep. When he said that, the crowd went ridiculously insane.
It was great.
So crazy, man. So insane. John Cena's moment was great. He talked for like an hour and 2 hours long. So if you don't like John Cena, skim through that. But Grayson Waller debuts while this man is chit-chatting in the ring, doing his you can't see me stuff, and he can't see him at all because he's an invisible man with a microphone. Grayson Waller comes out to try to outshine John Cena, and guess what? He knocks John Cena down eventually after talking some shit back and forth, talking about WrestleMania in Australia, blah, blah, blah. John Cena on the Grayson Waller effect. And then, bam, hits him in the back. Drops John Cena. John Cena goes down for a little bit. Well, they get back up, and then John Cena attitude adjusts man, and Grayson Waller gets one of the biggest attitude adjustments of his life. And go back to Australia and tell all his mates he had a confrontation with John Cena. I think my voice went weird there. Yeah.
Jonix Felix.
Jonathan Felix. Anthony Cena.
Jonix.
Dropped Grayson Waller like a dime, dog.
Yeah, he did. Dropped him on his face.
Hey, mate, he can go down there and do the chum bucket.
Yeah.
Anyway, great matches. Great John Cena's.
Great John Cena moment. Yeah.
Grayson Waller.
He just brought WrestleMania to London by showing up because he was John Cena.
John Cena. Fuck you. No, I'm just playing. He's good. I loved him. I marked that. Was good.
You can't see me. My time is not now.
So then we had the WWE World Heavyweight Championship of Raw. Seth freaking Rollins and Finn Balor. No demon. Just regular old Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. Yep. They did mention the demons that Finn has in his head.
Yep. He's got a bunch. Too many demons. He's got to just filter them all out and do his thing. But I mean, whatever. He do what he wants. He do what he wants, man.
That match was dope.
Oh man, that match was good. So many coup de grace. A stiff one too. Right there on the chest.
Degrassi.
Degrassi. You ever see that show, Degrassi?
Degrassi.
You ever see that show, Degrassi, with Drake in it?
Yep.
Aubrey Graham.
Yeah.
Which is Drake. It's his real government name.
Government.
Aubrey Graham.
Government. This is not so good. With your boys.
My name is something.
Poopy head?
8597034.
Why?
That's my alien name. It's my computer alien name.
10012335.
Yeah, my name is the Matt Jackson guy.
And Joe, motherfucking cool.
We got jokes.
Take another hit. Take another shot.
Seth Rollins and Finn Balor.
Like, comment, subscribe.
On the spot.
Follow. Seth Rollins and Finn Balor was great.
That was a fantastic match.
It was.
Yeah. That's what I was wanting to see, Seth Rollins retain, and then Logan Paul get his match against Seth Rollins.
Right.
And see what he can do against Seth Rollins.
Right. About halfway through the match, guess who came down?
Somebody came down.
With a briefcase.
Damian Mother Trippin' Priest, because it would not be the other person.
He had a green briefcase.
Which we haven't even talked about the women's. Where's that at? Because that's not even in the list of matches here.
It's gotta be on there.
It's not. It's not. So I don't even know what order that was. Anyway, we'll talk about that after Seth Rollins anyway. So, Seth Rollins and Finn Balor.
Seth Rollins and Finn Balor.
We had a fucking...
Damian Priest came down.
Buckle bomb. We had a Damian Priest come down with a briefcase.
And it looked like he was going to try to cash it in.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of their match, which would have been dumb.
Yeah.
But then...
Because then he went to fight Bud.
Yeah. And then he didn't do it. And he came and sat down. And he sat down for a little while and stared at him. And then Seth was getting ready to do something. And he was getting ready to pick up the briefcase. And then he sat back down. And then Finn was on the top rope. Getting ready to jump off.
Yeah.
And he looked like he was going to push Finn off.
Yeah.
And I don't know what all that's about.
I don't either. I think Damian's trying to... I think he should have been the leader, probably. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to get out, get the world title. He doesn't need the guys anymore, man. He doesn't need them.
He doesn't need them, but why would he leave? They're helpful for him.
Doesn't need them. Doesn't need them at all. Doesn't need them.
They're helpful. They keep stuff in line.
Yeah, doesn't need Judgment Day. He looks cool in purple, all that shit. They used to call him the Purple Haze and all that stuff. Yeah, okay, whatever. Whatever that means. But yeah, it's cool. Whatever. But I want him to leave the group.
Damian Priest
Take the belt from him.
beat up Finn Balor.
Yeah. Oh, well, maybe. Yeah. If it has to happen, it has to happen, dude. So, whatever. We did have the women's Money in the Bank as well.
We did.
The women's Money in the Bank was freaking good.
There
Trish
was a
Stratus, you
lot.
had Bailey, you had Io Sky, you had...
Trish did a Stratisfaction
Yeah.
on, I think, Bailey or Liv. No, Liv was not in this match. Bailey
stuck on some Liv Morgan.
or something else. Oh, Liv's tights.
Yeah.
Her tights. She was
Becky
wearing the
Lynch's tights.
She was wearing the British flag on her tights.
Oh.
It was great.
Most people were. Cody did too. It was a dope ass pay-per-view, man. 3 hours later, like, good shit. Good shit.
Women's Money in the Bank, though, was really good. There's a lot that happened.
There's a lot. I mean, the women...
Stratisfaction. Like I said, Stratosphere, sorry. No. Which one's which? Stratisfaction's the one where she runs up the rope and then...
Bulldogs.
Yeah, okay, so Stratisfaction on...
Stratosphere is the leg thing where she goes...
Stratisfaction on the ladder to one of the girls.
Yeah, that did happen. That did happen, know me.
It was a big deal.
It was a big deal. It was a mother flipping big deal. It was such a big deal that it was the biggest deal we ever made.
Becky beat up some people.
It was a make or break situation.
Bailey beat up some people.
Bailey did beat up some people.
Bailey flipped over the ladder while Io was on it.
She
So
did.
she screwed her friend.
She did. I mean, it was some crazy shit that happened at match.
Trish and Zoe, neither one of them actually screwed each other.
Table spots. No, they didn't have no table spots, did they? That was
They
the
did
men's.
not
The
have
men's
a table
did, but
spot.
the women's had ladder spots.
They had
in
a
there.
ladder spot. They had a big ladder spot.
Yeah, they had Zelina Vega do that powerbomb thing off the top, that flipping powerbomb thing that Eddie Guerrero
Right
does.
straight
right onto
into
a ladder.
the ladder.
Yeah, we
Like
had that
it was
happen.
bridged across too. And then Zoe Stark's head.
Come
Zoe
over here,
Stark's...
Come over to the air. 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 So you can feel the
He
air.
wants you to cool down.
And you can get in the air so you can feel it cooled off. Get closer to the air. Anyway, so I don't know, but anyway. So,
Zoe Stark's head
yeah.
went inside the rungs of the ladder when she got powerbombed onto the ladder.
Yeah. Like that was crazy. Her head went in the freaking thing. Like in the rung. Like right in the middle of the rung.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, so many moves in that match that the women did that just was fucking insane, and they did like I don't know. They them being able to having to compete with the men because they went on first, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe the women. I don't know. I don't know how you should have booked it, but they booked it good, I think. The whole card was set up good.
Oh my God! So if we're talking about how they booked the women's Money in the Bank, Io won it.
Yeah, you this guy won that thing.
And it's
I'm not
funny
expecting that.
because Becky and Bailey were both going for it, and they had Trish and Zoe Stark had put a pair of handcuffs on Becky.
Yeah.
On one of her
Yeah,
wrists
yeah.
and left it alone. On the other side, it was open.
Yeah.
They hadn't locked it yet because they were trying to lock her to the ring. But then it was flopping around on her wrist open, and Io handcuffed Bailey and Becky together where they were out of reach of the title.
Yep.
And then Io climbed over top of Bailey, on top of her,
Yeah.
over top of the ladder, to get to the contract, and
Yeah.
she got the briefcase for the contract to win, to go for the title.
She can get the championship next,
Yeah.
which is going to be amazing if she gets it, because I can't wait. That was a fantastic match, dude. That was just as good as the men one. I mean, if not better.
It
I don't
was
know.
really
It was
fucking
just as
good.
good. I give all these matches like 5s and stuff. They were just good. They were on their cues on Money in the Bank. I mean, Money in the Bank was slam packed. We got the SummerSlam reveal, Detroit.
We did.
We got the possibility of London getting WrestleMania.
right.
Yeah, some cool shit happening. But main event time,
Then we had the main event.
which is Solo
Solo,
Sikoa and
Roman.
Roman Reigns
And Jimmy
Tribal
and Jay.
Chief and the
The
Usos.
The Civil War of the Bloodline.
Civil War of the Bloodline.
Bloodline Civil War.
Yeah, what a phenomenal match, too. Like I said, I'm saying I'm on all the matches. They're all phenomenal. They're all good matches. The Solo Sikoa, good job.
Nice job, Solo.
Yeah, for what he did in the match. Roman, good job. I mean, that whole setup. I mean,
Oh,
stuff Roman Reigns was doing.
the chain of
And
the
the
match.
Usos. Yeah, that chain thing they did. The Usos did the double spear.
Roman got super kicked.
Yeah.
He came in with a Superman punch.
Yep.
He got super kicked again,
Yep.
and he came back with a spear.
Yep.
It's the craziest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, and they're all family, which makes this even better because they got to know each other like that. In and out of that ring, boy.
I said it earlier.
They got great matches.
Roman Solo beat the crap out of the Usos.
Yeah.
They were dead.
They were the
Piled them on top of each other. 1, 2, kick out. They were unconscious when Solo stacked them up.
Yep.
And then Jimmy, after the thing was talking about the chain, the super kick, Superman punch, super kick, spear.
Yeah.
Roman pinned Jimmy, and he was out like this, and he went and he kicked out, and when he kicked out, on the side the ref didn't see, came up and low blowed Roman.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. I don't think I've ever seen something like that. Someone getting out of a pin and low like that. So that was cool. Love to see it. You know, on this pay-per-view. I love to see everything about it. You know, it's like, you know.
And then everybody started super kicking him.
Yeah, it was so many super kicks. Super kick party,
Super kick
Samoan
party.
style. Samoan style steak. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
Tonight, me and my son's supposed to be recording some video footage.
Jay and Jimmy Uso
Yeah,
pinned
they
the
did.
tribal chief.
They
Roman
did.
Reigns.
Won that stuff. We also had Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in the crowd
They
talking.
came out and talked a little bit.
Yeah, they were sitting in the crowd up there, but at back of the
Imperium was with Gunther.
yeah, they did
We
something.
didn't have any of the women's championship matches still.
Yeah, except for tag team.
Yeah. Any of the main.
No.
Rhea didn't fight. Asuka didn't come. to
Maria was
fight.
out there. She did something.
No Bianca.
She looked great tonight.
No Bianca.
No, yeah. So what? We'll be fine. We'll be fine, I guess. But it is kind of crazy we didn't have a women's championship matches. Pretty kind of lame. Lazy booking. Maybe it was in the pre-show. We don't know. Maybe the pre-show. We don't know. We didn't watch the pre-show. We didn't watch the pre-show. We sat in the garage for an hour.
And we smoked weed.
And we smoked that devil's lettuce. The dark Shiva. The smokable shit. Smoke it up, boy.
Dance revolution.
Dance revolution. Civil War, the Bloodline. I
Bloodline
think it's
Civil
over
War.
with unless we get Solo and Roman Reigns versus each other. For the belt.
I still think
For
it's
all
going
four of them in
to
a
take
fatal
a
four-way
while before Solo fucking breaks his loyalty to Roman for some reason.
I don't know, but all four in the solo, all four in the fatal four-way match for the world title. Let's get it over with. Let's throw in Rikishi too.
The Rock
And The Rock.
Let's have a ladder match for the world
All
title.
the family members in it.
All of them.
All of them.
And a
Women
ladder
too.
match.
Yeah. Tamina. All of
For the Universal
Yeah.
Championship.
Nia Jax.
Yeah,
She's part of the
everybody.
family.
Rikishi. Jacob Fatu.
Yeah. Yeah. We had to get Joseph too. He's somewhere else.
That's his name.
There's a Jacob too. I don't know which one that is, but that's one of somebody. Maybe that's someone's government name you just spoke.
Government name.
Government dropping names. Motherfucker. Anyway, anything else we need to talk about on the Highest Foot Podcast with the
With the
Money in the
boys.
Bank review?
Matt Jackson.
Matt Jackson.
And Joe.
Joe?
Nah.
Something cool.
Jonathan.
Jonathan Gould.
Jonathan. Felix
McStabby.
Anthony. Cool. Jonathan Felix Anthony Cool.
Okay, and I am
Joe Cool.
fucking Seth Franklin Jackson. Because Jim Cornette calls him Seth Franklin Rollins. I don't know why. But or I could be Twinkle Toes McFinger Bang.
Twinkle
Or finger
Toes
fuck or something.
Finger bang.
Yeah, finger fang. Yeah. Fuck.
Doink the clown.
Yeah, I'm Doink
Jackson.
the Matt Jackson. Doink the Matt Jackson. Signing off in our Highest Foot Podcast. And
this has
logging
been us.
has been our what's it called?
Highest Foot
login? Our log? Our anal log?
Our review.
Analog? Analog?
Our review.
Our analog review.
Anal log.
Yeah, we did the rituals. Yeah, I guess we're out like
Elvis
Elvis Presley then.
Yeah.
And we're out like Elvis.
Like Elvis Presley.